For over 30 years, God has blessed St. Luke United Methodist Church with a body of believers that have a rich heritage of being caring, loving people. People that see God challenging them to reach up and reach out to the community and beyond.
I've seen God working in a lot of different ways at St. Luke by reaching out to people in our own community of St. Luke as well as those in our surrounding area.
The church body has been very welcoming to me, and so that to me is a ministry that God has permeated this congregation.
Recently I went through a great loss in my life. I lost my husband, and I saw Christ through members of St. Luke.
The first time that I came to St. Luke, I knew this was the church for us. Just the friendliness of the people. When I met Susan Cutshall and learned all about what the children's ministry was doing, that's what really got us excited.
Our motto is Jesus Christ in every life, and as a church we've really grown to work on fulfilling that motto and building relationships with people outside of the church to bring them into the community, and our community has just been growing and growing.
When I hear the words reach up and reach out, what comes to mind is kind of a dual nature of what it means to be the church. We first have to reach up to God for our strength. God is our foundation. We reach out to Him with our lives, and when God touches our lives, it enables us to reach out to others. I think sometimes churches are really good at one or the other, but what we're trying to do at St. Luke is both, so that there's a vertical and a horizontal dimension to our relationship with Christ.
Well, I think in using the term reach up, that we always have to seek God's direction in our lives.
I and the church, all of us would reach up to God and ask for His help each and every day, then that will give us more of a capability to reach out to others who don't yet know Him.
The reaching up portion of this campaign is, to me, is the prayer portion, and the reaching out is the giving portion of it.
Imagine the opportunity St. Luke United Methodist Church has to look beyond our current facilities, to see us begin to realize the potential of our land, our ministries, and our people. The addition of a new Family Life Center and other drastically needed space will allow us to impact individuals, families, and the community like never before.
With this new space, it will bring a new place for people to come in the community and a place for new relationships to be fostered, and for the youth especially, because we'll be able to reach out to the neighborhood youth.
I think that the addition would not only add to the total church, but it would add to the empowerment that would come from a new facility that would offer so much, from the small children to the teenagers.
I think for Lexington it'll be a great addition that will bring in a lot of people and help this church to flourish.
Being a part of a Sunday school class, I know where we meet and the room that we are always either squeezed there. There are times we all feel, and there isn't really much space, and I can imagine with a bigger room, then we have space for more people.
I have never seen a congregation as compact as we are. Sunday mornings, we're on top of each other. There's no room to do anything. I think with the expanded facilities, it's going to help us to grow our teaching ministries of the church, for Sunday school, for Bible studies, for even prayer gatherings, which we don't have the space to do right now.
I think too, another real need that we have as a body of Christ and a fellowship of believers, it would be wonderful to get together to break bread together as a church, as an entire unit, and that's impossible at this time in the numbers.
There are a lot of people we don't know well because we have the 3 different services, and if we were able to have services together once in a while, we might get to know our brothers and sisters, all of them.
I think the thing that excites me about the new building is the opportunity for outreach, the ministries that we're going to be able to provide to the community.
There are so many other possibilities out there that we've not even thought of, and we've thought of a lot of things. But right now, of course, we're scrunched where we are, and so that does affect us. But the thing that I want to remember is that this is not about us, it's about the people who have not come through the doors of St. Luke yet.
This building would be such a bridge for people to bring them into the community and bring them to Christ. And I think that this building would just really give people a place where they can say, hey, that's my church.
We are in an exciting time here at St. Luke. We are rapidly outgrowing our current facilities, and in some cases we have already expanded beyond the capabilities of our brick and mortar. St. Luke has always and will always be about people, God's people. St. Luke is about us as Christians striving to reach up and reach out in our pursuit to fulfill the vision of Jesus Christ in every life. With these additional facilities, we would greatly enhance our ministry and learning opportunities, provide the space and facilities that our children and youth need, incorporate more outreach and missions opportunities, offer an adequate work environment for our St. Luke staff, and most importantly, we would help to ensure St. Luke's future.
God has challenged us to live out our vision of Jesus Christ in every life and expand our facilities in order to reach more people. This requires sacrificial giving. Not equal giving, but equal sacrifice.
Sacrifice means to give up something that may be important to you. It may be important materially. It may be important emotionally. It may be important in any facet of our lives. To sacrifice is to give more than you receive. And the more you give, the more you will receive.
Sacrifice to me is making me a little bit uncomfortable so that others can be blessed.
We went into prayer separately about what does sacrifice mean for us in this particular campaign. And what was really interesting is that when we came back and came together, we both kind of came up with like a same number. But the problem with it was one of us had that same number meant the total gift, and for the other, that same number was a yearly gift. So we had to go back into prayer again.
I have a small t-shirt business that I do in my home in the evenings as a part-time supplement to my income, and I plan on donating a portion of those funds for the remainder of the year to help with the campaign. So I'm hoping this will be a very good year so that I can give more than I'm giving now.
I challenge them that as a youth group, we ought to do something sacrificial for the financial aspect of this new facility that we're hoping to be able to build. So far, in 3 days, I have received 6 emails and about 50 ideas that the youth have for fundraising for this. They're the ones who are coming up with the ideas. I just laid out the vision. I think that our youth are so appreciative of this.
So here is what we are asking you to do. Will you pray about what sacrifice you might make to have this dream become a reality? It truly is not about how much, it is about all of us being willing to sacrifice, not to a physical building, but to our spiritual home on earth. It is about the sacrifice each and every one of us is willing to make towards fulfilling God's plans for St. Luke. Won't you join us in this endeavor? Let us walk through the door of opportunity open before us so that we may experience what God will do through us in the future. Won't you partner with us as we reach up and reach out?
This project is quite a challenge. It can be mind-boggling to some people, but not people of faith. People of faith can do anything through Jesus.